All right. Also, before we get into this, guys, what did we do last time? Did we do fantasy first? Or did we do predictions first? Will we have your GRS ranking this year? I don't know, bro. GRS ranking was like... It was kind of cool, but I feel like with HLTV ranking and VRS ranking, realistically, how different can I even make my shit, bro? I want to show you guys something real quick. Guys. We locked the fuck in for the fantasy, fellas. I need to lock in for playoffs as well. So I need these predictions to be spot on. I need these predictions to be spot on. Otherwise, I'm done. Yo, thank you for the resub sketch. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Guys, Krabetti might be the most underrated player in this entire fucking game right now. He was like 180k and was the highest rated player on foot this tournament, I think. I just keep picking him, and they just don't raise the price. They just don't raise the price of him ever. It's unreal. Let me throw a foot in here. Oh my god, bro. I hate when it does this. Why do you switch it up and down to add context? I mean, bro's just a demon. I mean, bro is just a demon. I also had demon on my team. And he also cooked. So we need this to be locked in. He's their fucking IGL. I know, that's what's even crazier. He might just be the GOAT. He might just be the GOAT. So now we have to lock in for playoffs. But I feel like these playoffs are actually easy to predict. I might get dunked on for this. I feel like these playoffs I can predict easily. We'll do predictions first, and then we'll go to the fantasy and create something generational. Let me get this in the works. All right. Furia versus Aurora. 100 Thieves is debuting this weekend. I did see that. They're debuting in the Atlanta qualifier. I think it's going to be scuffed to watch, though, because it's going to be like just regular-ass Face-It games. Furia versus Aurora. I think definitely the hotter team right now is Aurora. Furia looks like they've been kind of struggling this tournament. I feel like they barely even made it to the playoffs. They get 2-0'd by Foot. Not a great look. They beat Mongols. It looked like they were scraping by. They blow them out on Nuke. They beat Na'Vi. Goes to 3 maps. Pretty much blows them out in the last map. Astralis, this was a barn burner the whole time. I don't know, man. Fury just looks weird. It looks like no one on the team besides Moladoy can be consistent right now. K Serato a 1-2-8. What did he do here? A 1-2-3. Never mind. K Serato's also been good. I just feel like I guess it was this game I watched, and I was like, K Serato, buddy, what are you doing? What am I watching? I just feel like I need to see more out of Yakinder, bro. I feel like Yakinder has been struggling. Let me peep their stats. Well, guys, I hate to say it. I hate to say it. Once again, Garmer proved wrong. Garmer proved to not know what he's talking about. I guess it was just the games I watched. I don't know, man. You guys want to know something, though? Aurora has looked great so far. But you want to know what Aurora always does? Is look good in the group stages of tournaments. Give me Furia. Sorry, Aurora. I know you. I know who you are. And I know that you be losing in playoffs always. Sorry. I'll do a 2-1 though. Aurora has been cracked. I think I just refuse to pick Aurora until they prove to me that they can win in the playoffs. Like, I'm sure eventually I'm gonna get proven wrong and they're gonna win. But I'm gonna pick against them until that happens. I want to see them prove me wrong first. And I feel like even though Furia has looked scuffed, Esports World Cup was a fluke. Esports World Cup is weird because that, like, there were no... The entire event was playoffs, bro. There was no playoffs at Esports World Cup. The Esports World Cup was a goofy-ass format. Okay. The only time they made a finals was that. I guess, like, there was a fake event as well, but I'm not counting that. G2 versus Mouse. Every part of my being is telling me G2 wins this. I have to commit to my Mouse falls off this year take. And I will not be picking them ever. Sorry, Mouse. The pride and joy of Israel goes down to the pride and joy of one of other Israel's strongest soldiers. Dude, I didn't even realize this is just Israel versus Israel matchup. Fuck. That's crazy. That leaves us with Spirit Furia. I'm gonna continue my Spirit glaze. I think Spirit is goated. I don't think I can pick any 2-0s though. Like, there's surely gonna be 2-0s. It just feels disrespectful to pick a 2-0 in any sense. So I'm not going to do it, even though there surely is gonna be some type of 2-0. Next. Once again, Israel on Israel action. The entire lower bracket is straight Israel. You're right about that. Do I think G2 have the balls to beat Vitality? What do we think, guys? Vitality have not lost a map so far this tournament. They look slightly demonic. Although they did play BC Game 3D Max. And I mean, Aurora's been good. But 2 of their games were to BC Game and 3D Max. And then you have G2. G2, I feel like, has looked really shaky at times. But also, like... dude, that game against Spirit was absolutely fire. Controversial take. I think FaZe can win Krakow. Yeah, maybe, bro. God bless FaZe, man. God bless FaZe. I'm surprised those fuckers even beat BC Game, to be real with you. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go boring here, fellas. I really hate to be that guy, but just give me Vitality Spirit Finals. I'm just not feeling any joy or whimsy today for these playoffs. We already got a joy and whimsy playoffs. I feel like anytime you get a joy and whimsy playoffs, you have to follow it up by a boring... I mean, not a boring tournament. These games are still going to be good, but like an expected final. Yeah, I'll do a 2-0 here. What if Vitality continues their gas?
I'm telling you, man, if G2 got simple instead of Sunpaeus and Frozen instead of Malbs, they would easily be a contender team. Also, I ain't cheering for Farzi anymore. This is frustrating to watch, where they do absolutely nothing and then boom, major playoffs and then nothing again.
Bro, they've been major merchants for like 2 years at this point, man. I've been saying this. I hate that they're major merchants because the players just continue... They just continue to stay on the team for way longer than they should. And then they just stink the entire year. They do well in majors. Everyone says, oh my goodness, FaZe is back. And then they stink. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot about Discord on here. Also, I'm going to be real. I don't think in any universe G2 would even try to pick up Simple. In no universe. I don't think from what we've seen from Simple, he is going to be getting any offers from tier 1 teams. He's still shown that mechanically he's got juice. But I just don't think he has... It's like the whole Shador Sanders debate. I know you don't watch the NFL. Shador Sanders came out and absolutely fell in the draft like crazy because people thought his talent was not worth his personality and everything that came with it. And I feel like that's Simple at this point. Like, you're gonna get hella glaze from the community, and you're gonna have people watching your games, but dude, like, I just don't think tier 1 players are gonna want to play with him. Okay, I just don't think players are gonna want to play with him. Difference is, though, I think Simple actually could be good and Shador Sanders is ass. So it's not a great comparison, but... yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Spirit versus Vitality. Biased answer is Spirit wins. So that's what I'm going to do. Biased answer is Spirit wins. But I think it's going to be close. I think we go 5 maps. So what does this mean for fantasy? I think we have to get 2 spirits and then pray. I think that's the only way. If it's close, I think this will be a cinema final. I think realistically, Vitality probably win. Unfortunately. But biased-wise, I want Spirit to win, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to follow my fantasy after this. We need to follow up the generational fantasy performance. Have a good stream. Just wanted to drop in. Yo, have a good one, Lionhearts. Have a good rest of your night, brother. Alright, guys. We need to follow up the fantasy with another generational fantasy team. Burrito is on his next arc. We just got top 1%. We're going to do it again. Donk is 235. Tied for the most expensive. I'm gonna pick Donk. You have to ride the Donk wagon. Zontix is up to 194. Ooh. I'd like to see G2 win at least one non-blast tournament. Hey, brother. All I'm gonna say is I know who I'll be predicting to win the next blast event. Okay, that's all that I'm saying. Until then, we'll see. At this point, it's just, do I want Magix, Tanier, or Zontix? Because I cannot afford Shiro. And they're all fairly similar in price. Zontix is still the cheapest, so I might go with him. Oh. What the group stage look like? Tanier, trust me.
Donk stank this tourney, pick SH1 row instead and get 2 vitality
Donk
players.
stank this tourney. So true, bro. So true. Donk did stink this tournament. That is so true, bro. Ugh. And anyways, who was below Shiro? Zontix. Tanier was the lowest. Zontix is still the cheapest. I'm going with you, buddy. I think we just continue to ride the Donk Zontix train. And then Flames just had a life group stage. Do we think we can keep it up? Maybe we grab Flames. He was not that good against G2. He had one bad map, bro. Guys, we gotta understand Donk had one bad map. Buddy cannot have one bad map without getting dunked on. It's crazy. I mean, what? I feel like Donk red rating community is like moth to flame, bro. That's how good Donk is. This dude has one bad game and you think it's over. Zaiwu did play out of his mind in that 17,000 overtime game against Aurora, though. The numbers he put up in that is insane. I just don't have the money for him. And I don't think Zaiwu was worth it, to be honest with you. I think Zaiwu is a safe bet, but I don't think he's worth 235 because he can just, like... He can literally just be middle of the pack when Vitality wins tournaments. So I just don't think he's worth that price. Do I have any money if I buy Apex? 168, probably not. No money for anyone. So I think I take Flames. And then I take 2 sleepers. Who are 2 sleepers that no one is believing in? Torji is pretty cheap. He's typically a playoff riser, even though I think Mouse is going to lose. Hunter and Malbs could be sleepers. Soulfly 183. I think Aurora loses. But it's not a guarantee Aurora loses. And Major. Bro has been playing out of his mind. Maddie's is 192. Ooh. I feel like Soulfly 183 is such good value. And what if Major keeps it up? I'm not saying he will. A 0.94. I thought Buddy was playing out of his mind. What happened in that Vitality series, bro? I see. He came back down to earth. He was playing like a freak for a minute, though. I think he just got tired. You guys got to understand. First map of a series, this dude is 45 years old. Okay? No wonder he played bad in the Vitality series. He's probably sleepy after map 1. What is he? What? How do you expect a 45-year-old man to stay awake for this fucking long? This was like a 3-hour-long game, bro. I can't blame him for this. Major, you might have to join my team, buddy. Also because I can't afford anyone else. You're the only option I have. An interesting team composition for sure. Because what if Aurora doesn't choke? And what if Soulfly and Major keep it up? Who could I replace Flames with? Okay, what if I did this? How? We lose to Falcons here. What did their playoff stats look like here on LAN? Flames have been playing really fucking well to start this year. And Mezzy. I think I want to keep Flames. I have no reason to believe Flames is going to fall off. And can I get anyone better than Zontix? I could get Tanier or Magix if I wanted to. Is Tanier a playoff riser? I don't know if I love what Tanier has been doing so far. I think I still like Tanier, but I don't know, man. He did have a 107. This is tough. I like the Donk Flames. I don't love Major, but I think I'm okay with it. Do I do Tanier instead of Zontix? I feel like the Zontix train might have to keep rolling, man. He's like... I think I just want Zontix over Tanier straight up, unfortunately. I think I just like Zontix more. And then we just roll with Soulfly Major. We try and run the same shit we did with our last team. Because our last team had 2 tanks and then three sleepers that performed really well. One of them was Zontix, who was mad cheap for some reason. Flames and Donk can be our tanks. Zontix can also help. And then we just need Soulfly Major to do decent. If they beat Furia, that is huge. I need Aurora to beat Furia for this to work. Which is slightly concerning because I picked Aurora to lose against Furia. I think this is the team I run with. I think this is what I like the most. I have money for Tanier, but I still want Zontix. I just need Flames to lock in a little bit. He's been really good to start this year. This would be the time for him to fall off if he was ever going to fall off. Would be right fucking now. Just because I picked him. We had the same vision. Check my fantasy. Yeah, we pretty much did, bro. You have Mobs Hunter. I have Soulfly Major. I think this can work. I need this to work for the culture. Ooh. What if Major isn't noob though, bro? I'll give him eco-friendly. How about that? He's an eco farmer. He's actually a supporter. But how can I not give support to Zontix? Bro got 88%. Flames, do you do anything else better? No. I can give you IGL. Fine, I'll give Major Noob. What's better for Donk? A multi-fragger or headshot? I think it's just multi-frag. Or Stat Hunter. I think it's just multi-fragger. Soulfly. I think you can be a demon here. They've been making you a hard entry and you've been a absolutely... Wait, no. That might be from a lot of his older games. I feel like I still see him going in quite a bit, though, first. Even though it's supposed to be Zantara's. Enjoy, buddy. Okay, versus Furia. Bottom of the scoreboard. I need you to get me some... Wait. 5 points when triggered if he's bottom of the scoreboard. Or I can just get... I'm giving you this. I need as many points as I can get, buddy. Bro, what is this team? Shake my head. Yeah, you listen up here, buddy. You're talking to a top 1% fantasy team owner of last stage. So I would watch what you say around me, okay? I'm hot right now. And I think that this team can do God's work. I need Aurora to beat Furia, though. And it is possible, considering how Furia has looked. Yeah, this should do. I mean, it's probably better to have 2 vitalities. I just can't afford it, man. I'd have to downgrade from Donk. And I just refuse to do that. I simply refuse. Alright, should we do a draft as well? My team is 2 Spirit, 2 Vitality. See, Donk, Tenier, Apex, Mezzi, Major. It's an interesting team. I don't know, bro. Like, it is probably good to have... It is good to have 2 Vitalities. Having Donk with another Spirit and 2 Vitalities is mad good. But... I don't know, man. I could see maybe getting, like... No, I'm sticking with what I got, bro. I'm sticking with what I got. Actually, yeah, I'll look at some of your guys' too. I'll look at some of your guys' too. Post your links. We'll see how I feel about my team after I look at your guys' teams. I'll look at them while we do a draft as well. Let me start a draft up. Who won the last draft, by the way? I came in second. Because Paravision sold me, bro. Dude, Paravision sold me so bad. That's heartbreaking. I knew it. I knew it. Alright, this dude cooked. I think I remember calling this dude's team mid. Actually, I did. I called him mid, and then he commented in the chat, I have donk, and Garmer thinks it's mid. I'm guaranteed to win. Yeah, Buddy might have been onto something with that. Buddy may have been onto something. Alright, let's make something real quick. Play now. We doing G League? No, I don't think so today. I might do Danger Zone though. Danger Zone was actually mad fun. Probably Danger Zone or a horror game today. Let me start this in 3 minutes, so I have time to go piss. Okay, did I have this one twice? Yeah, I do have this one twice. We keep Burrito going. Link is posted in the Discord. In the fantasy channel. You guys know how to do it. I'll be back in a second. Oh. At Twitch chat, you guys are fucking losers. Why, bro? Only 6 people can join? Yeah. That's the unfortunate thing about playoff fantasy. There's only 6 teams, so only 6 people can do it. It's just first come, first serve. So my drafts kind of stink. Like, they're a little fun, but they kind of also are like, whatever. Did I say this would start again? Did I pick? It auto gave me Zai Wu. That's fine with me. I'm okay with an auto pick Zai Wu. Um. Okay, I'm looking at your guys' teams as well while I wait. Oh, I gotta pick in 2 rounds. Hold on. This actually might just be a really fast draft. Maybe I just finish this first. Oh, yeah. It auto-picked Xertion and Quesarado. Yo, God bless, bro. That's a fire team you got right there. Yeah, just give me Tanier here. We're just going full Spirit Squadron with Zaiwu. Alright, let me look at these teams. I got 8 rounds. Chips on 17. Donk, Rops, Maddie, Pius, Major. I feel like I'm going to see a lot of Majors in this. It's a good team. It's a very, very good team. I give it a 9. Apex, Mezzy, Magix, Moladoy, Soulfly. It's kind of a weird team. But if Furia plays Vitality in the finals, it's pretty good. I give it an 8. Zaiwu, Zantaras, Soulfly, Apex, Maddies. 2... I don't know, bruh. 2 Auroras and 2 Vitalities. You think Aurora's going to make the final? If they do, it's a good team. If not, I think you have no chance. I give it a 4. Apex, Zaiwu, Tanier, Zontex, Brolin is a good team. I give it a 9. Maddie's, Heavy God, Donk, Zontix, Woxic. Picking 3 rounds. It's a good team. If G2 makes a run to the finals, which I actually think is possible, so I give it an 8. Donk, Maddie's, Sunpius, Tanier, Apex. I give it an 8 as well. Major, Rops, Donk, Soulfly, Apex. Like a 7. Oh no, my dog wants to leave my room. Hold on. Oy, Garm, check your face at Elo. Did we get Elo? Give me Zantaras, I guess. I think for the follow Fontix. And for the follow Greek Hypers. You did not get Elo. Oh no. Thank for the follow Flayin' Fish. Go crazy, Sunpius. This team can do God's work, maybe. Oh no! Welp, I have D-ranked an entire level. Yep, that's fine, bro. I just lost 200 elo. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just simply get that back. That is heartbreaking. Fuck, guys, maybe we gotta play Face It today, bro. I gotta get my elo back. Fuck. That's actually heartbreaking. No, Meep got banned. Meep got banned for smurfing. Which is crazy, considering his account was 2,400 elo. I just want to know what the fuck happened to bro's main account, dude. Our lobbies will only be more fun. That is so true, bro. We have to look on the positive side of the 200 elo loss. Well, I guess I'll let you guys decide what we do, bruh. Brick for Brain said Shadur is bad. Lost all credibility. Okay, so Buddy's around 40 minutes back. Listen, bro, once you get up here, 40 minutes in the present, I can tell you for a fact that Shadur did not play well this year. I think I saw something that like showed he literally was the worst rookie QB of all time. Which is wild. Alright, well. Dude, I'm kind of geeked right now. 200 elo loss is brutal. He can't be worse than Jamarcus Russell? Okay, well, I think it went back to, like, 2011. I think it went back to 2011. No, maybe it's just, I don't know. I'm caught up, and I promise you Dylan Gabriel is worse. I mean, listen, bro. I think Shadur got a way higher ceiling than Dylan Gabriel. I don't think Dylan Gabriel is good. I think Dylan Gabriel was just, like, consistently slightly better, though. Shadur definitely had more highlights. He definitely has a higher ceiling. And maybe he could develop to be better, but bro was just god-awful this past year. Let's see if I can find. Yeah, let me see if I can find something. All right, bro. Just give me a picture or something, dude. Hold on, I'm trying to find a picture. Hold on. I'm trying to find one over the entire year. I mean, bro. I don't know if this is for the entire year. I think it's pretty close, though. I keep seeing ones that are for, like, the first 2 starts. I don't know if this is from the end of the year. This cannot be real life. I mean, shit, bro. Stats-wise, Gabriel was better. If you use your eyes, you can see Shadur sometimes through a better ball. He had a better deep ball. Nah, bro, but Shadur got a Pro Bowl invite. He did. He did get a Pro Bowl invite. Hey, God bless the Pro Bowl, man. Shadur was just god-awful this year. He was horrific. I'm trying to see the graph that I saw, though. NFL rookie QB graph. It is the Browns. Any QB is going to be a bust. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Hold on. But I think it's also fair to say that he was not good. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to find the picture that I saw, but it literally was like, he was like the worst. Oh. This is old. This isn't the graph. That doesn't even have him on it. This is Josh Rosen on it. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. I'll never be able to find this. It was not a good look, though. It was not a good look. All right, anyways, I think that's it for the YouTube stream, fellas. We're gonna play some game on Twitch. I don't know exactly what yet. Okay, goodbye, YouTube.